Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I'm so mad that we lost that last one, but at least I can try to blame it on the fact that we had Bob's brain, which, if possible, if it could go fuck itself, would be pretty sweet. We have some Eden tokens, but we've beaten Mom's Heart with Eden. Let's play Cain, alright? We gotta get through Mom's Heart with every character. Let's do it. We'll start with Cain. Look who we got our Cains on now. There's your seed, 4G, ED, CBGE. I think I saw the Talking Heads play there back in 1981. Seriously, though, I wasn't alive then. If we stand here, will I be killed? Possibly. Tinted Rock, with some TNT right next to it, gave us a free key. Girl, you know that's how I like it. Oh, that almost got really bad there. That's okay. Cain's a little nerfed. Luckfoot no longer gives you exclusively good pills. What does that mean? Well, it means that you can't just spam the shit out of pills anymore as Cain and get all the attribute upgrades that you wouldn't get if you were playing as a different class. Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high, because you never know when you're gonna go. Anyway, hopefully we get a spacebar item that's really sweet. I've almost never said that, but if we get a spacebar item that's really sweet, we got the battery right here, use it twice. I don't know if there is anything more opposite than a spacebar item that's really sweet than a passive item that's really bad. But it's nice to see the troll engine is back in full force. Long time no see, troll engine. I was worried you were getting a little soft after some of those runs you were lobbing me by the end of the vanilla series, but you are back in full force. But I'm feeling confident about this one. I feel like we're gonna win. With low HP as Cain, it's conceivable that we could actually spin this one as a deal with the angel run. There are so many good deal with the angel items that I would love to show off. And I want to resist the temptation to just fall into deal with the devil meta by default, even though, the deal with the devil meta does have a tendency to make you pretty dang strong. New Larry Jr. is, well, it's oftentimes a feast or famine type thing. No, feast isn't a boss, famine is. No, seriously though. If you have any kind of piercing, or as the game sometimes calls them now, penetrative shots, you're in for a real good surprise, because the Larry Jr. fight is going to be crazy easy. If you don't, it can be difficult, especially if you get one of those, like, chub-ish Larry Jr.'s. Matchbook is, like, evil up. It makes your hands light on fire, which is dope as heck, and it gives you some extra bombs, like 2 bombs or something. 3 bombs. Maybe it's like a random number from 1 to 5 or something. I don't know, but I'm happy to have the bombs, and you know what? Since we have extra keys, why don't we get a little bit dangerous here? I'm not going to look for a secret room on first floors. I still haven't figured out if that actually, if the secret room generation applies the same BS way it did in vanilla for first floors. We open this golden chest, and we got the Fool. Not a good card. But effectively, that could save us 1/2 of a black heart if we use it when we go into a cursed room. So it's not the end of the world. It paid out with something. I might forget to use it, but in theory, at least, there is some value to this card, plausibly. Apart from that, I'm not super pleased with the way that last floor went, but I'm not super displeased either. What can I say? It went okay. I'm gonna put the bomb here in the hopes that it can get all 2 pennies here. It didn't, but it gave me another spirit heart. Seems like we'll probably do well to have a special room here. We've got a pretty good chance of that. I'm not actually as mad about holy water as you might think, because it's, well, it's still bad, I think. I don't know if I've ever seen it actually work. If I do, I don't remember it, but, it presumably doesn't ruin familiars anymore, or 1 familiar anymore. It's actually still terrible. Still not very good, but without rerolls, it's actually at least worth picking up. Maybe it'll damage some enemies over the course of our run. As opposed to before, where when you picked it up, it was like, oh, this is a compromise because it sucks. What is this one? Pisces. Tears up plus knockback shot. So all of these Zodiac items are some of the coolest ones that I've seen in the game. Scorpio, crazy good. I'm not going to necessarily tell you what it does. Aquarius, lots of fun. Knockback is something that I'm loving on this room right now. It's like the great prophet Durst said, now I know y'all loving this shit right here, PISCES, Pisces right here. So flies in the house, like, you're gonna get over there. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep quoting his magnum opus rolling. I'll see you guys at Limp Bizkit Mass on Sunday, bright and early, at 6:90 a.m. Enough money to maybe make our shop worthwhile. But you know the meta. I'm going to be fighting the boss first. And we're going to be fighting Monstrosity. He's probably... Sure. I'll say that Monstro is the easiest boss for the first floor now. At least of all the ones that I've faced regularly. Straight up, Gurglings... I would rather fight a lot of Caves bosses than fight Gurglings, especially on the first floor when you're unlikely to have any kind of upgrades. Larry Jr., maybe a little bit harder than he used to be. Duke of Fly is still very easy, but... and Dingle, I think Dingle's gonna fall in somewhere with, like, Larry Jr. At first I thought he was really tough, but I think once you learn the pattern, he's not so bad. So we get extra bandages, or old bandage for extra HP, and I have to. I'm sorry. But, I have to. And do I want the pact or the ability to fly? I want the pact, man. Waka waka. Because, I love it. Extra rate of fire is crazy good. We got some weird kind of eyebrow work going on now, but that's okay. You know, everybody's got to figure out their lives for themselves. So if Kane doesn't have good pills anymore, or at least not bad pills, I guess we'll not have to make that distinction anymore. That's not his eyebrows, by the way. Those are bandages. My mistake. Bandages. Bandages. What's the value in Kane? Get out of here. The value in Kane is that the Luckfoot still gives you a much better chance of getting payouts from arcades, so I think it's going to incentivize gambling a little bit. I don't know what other effects Luck actually has, but I look forward to finding that out over the course of the lifespan of the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Right now, this run is very strong. How do we lose this run? Bob's brain shows up. Simple as that. I am harping on it a little bit. I know there's some big fans of Bob's brain out there. More power to you. I effing hate it and hope I never see it. Well, maybe not never, but not anytime in the near future, hopefully. Not quite enough money to buy that ladder. Not the end of the world if we can't. This guy's not even going to blow up. I thought maybe he would blow up and give us something. Nope. Still, a really good floor. We picked up like 2 HP from the boss, basically, in the form of old bandage plus the Eternal Heart that just dropped. Maybe that's due to Luckfoot. I don't know. Maybe I feel great this morning and got a good night's sleep last night because of Luckfoot. I have no idea what actually ends up having an impact on that in this game. Let's see what we got going on out here. Some bum flies. They're not bomb flies anymore. I'm calling them bum flies because they're giving me hemorrhoids. Especially when I have Bob's brain. Okay, you know what? Moratorium. I'm not going to talk about Bob's brain anymore. We are never, ever, ever getting back together, Bob's brain. Unless I reroll into you by accident on one of those rooms. Which I wouldn't be an enormous fan of. Knockback is real. Oh, Ace of Spades. One of my favorite trinkets. And what do they say in the song? If you like to gamble, I'll tell you I'm your man. Isn't that pretty fitting for what I was just talking about with respect to Kane? Win some, lose some, it's all the same to me? Well, that's not really true. I would prefer to win some. Knockback scares me a little bit. I'll just admit that. Petrified Poop says you feel lucky. Now, I don't know this for certain, but I'm pretty confident, if I had to guess, that the benefit of Petrified Poop is a greater chance of getting payouts from poop. So this is this not like proptosis or whatever? Oh no, it's Lost Contact. Okay, this is actually really cool. Lost Contact, I think we saw in an earlier run. I'll pick it up just so we've had it in our run, but it gives us shielded tears, which means that it breaks enemy tears. So this seems like a really good counter to enemies like Bonies, for example, which just won't be able to hit us. Plus, now I'm like triply glad that we took, why open this one first? I don't know. I'm triply glad that we took, the Pact instead of Lord of the Fallen, Lord of the Pit, sorry, because it means that, we have an incredibly high rate of fire, which is going to really hard counter enemies that shoot bullets. I think with shielded tears, the only thing that can really make it not so great is if you get a super low rate of fire through something like Polyphemus. I mean, you'd have high damage, but if an enemy shoots faster than you, their shitty tears might cancel out your amazing tears. But because our rate of fire is so good, it basically just functions as an awesome shield for us against enemy bullets. Enemies that run into us are still going to be a problem, but I really like this item. And it's super good on bullet hell type fights as well. Mom's Heart, for example. Satan, for example. Other fights, maybe, for example. Like every fight in the game now, apparently. See? Like, you know. We can still get hit, but we have to work a little harder to get hit than ever before. Portable slot. You know what? We're Kane. Why don't we buy portable slot? Seems like that would be something that would allow us to get a ton of consumables if we have extra cash. Which we don't right now. That's okay. Let's see who we're fighting. We can afford to kind of triple down on deals with the devil here. This is Chubb. We don't have any extra bombs, and kind of the problem here is that our range sucks, but that's okay. At least we're not fighting Gertie for once. The shielded tiers would kind of hard counter Gertie, but at the same time, I'm just so effing sick of fighting Gertie over and over and over. On the stream yesterday, on Kate's stream, I should say, we fought Gertie 3 or 4 times in a row. And then on my own stream, I did 3 or 4 runs, and I fought Gertie every single time on those as well. And then when I played last night casually, sitting down on my couch, not that that's that relevant, but I was just really tired. I got Gertie on every single run there. I fought Gertie probably like 15 times yesterday. I'm over it. On top of the hundreds of times that I fought Gertie in, you know, the series. Speedball. I was really hoping that was synth oil, but to be honest, a shot speed upgrade, I don't mind it. Sure, a lot of people hate knockback, but we've already kind of tripled down on knockback. I'm going to stop saying triple. That's going to start getting annoying really quickly. Empress versus the Fool card. Might be a Ray Curse Room. I was going to say, it sounded like I was going to say something terrible. I was going to say a Rage Room, which is not what I meant. Because that is something that doesn't exist. If we were super min-maxy, we could, you know, use the... Oh yeah, we'll open that. We could use Petrified Poop. What? What? That was a surprise. Alright, 2 Empress cards. Kind of a waste, but we just picked up 12 cents from 3 fires. That is, I hope that's a Luckfoot effect. Or I guess I hope it's not so that it could happen to me more often, but man, that is absurd. Let's go down to 15 cents. Come on. Okay, I was thinking I'd get a bomb here to get some more money, but actually this is totally fine. I feel like Portable Slot and Kane is maybe a match made in heaven here. By the way, wondering what that timer is? I think most people have had that secret spoiled for them by this point. I'm trying to get a bomb here too. I lost? There we go. I think most people have had that secret spoiled for them, but if you haven't, at some point we will get it, I'm sure of it. Purple Heart, challenge up. I much prefer the Ace of Spades. It's tough to convince me that the Ace of Spades is a, it's tough to convince me to get rid of the Ace of Spades. I really like the opportunity to get Joker cards and, you know, 2 of X cards and etc, etc. Pills are no longer great, so I don't want to walk over the spikes to get one. What's my hunch here? Play the Blood Bank like crazy. That'll give us money with which to play Portable Slot. Also, we just had like a random full red heart drop. I don't know what caused that, but I'm happy with it. Okay, we've unlocked a blood bag on this save. That's good for us. That doesn't mean it's going to show up. That's okay, though. So we'll gamble with Portable Slot till we get down to 15 cents. And we'll just kind of repeat it here. Wow, we lost a lot on these Portable Slot gambles. Didn't work out quite the way I thought it would. 17? Oh, baby. That's a lot of money. Tell you what. We'll just leave. We did get the pill. It's explosive diarrhea. Get the heck out of there. Okay, we'll come back for, we'll come back for our, what was even in there? It was an Empress card. Yeah, we'll come back for that. It's worth the risk. First things, oh, unlimited keys. First things first, though, we'll check this out. Pulse Worm. You know, interesting item. Ace of Spades for the opportunity to win, I think, is a lot better. We'll buy the Nun's Habit. It doesn't really affect us at all with Portable Slot, but that's okay. Excuse me? I think we can afford to pick up that Eternal Heart, to be honest with you. What about this pill? Explosive Diarrhea. No, thank you. Yeah, I think we can afford to pick that up right now. Alright, let's get out of here. Empress card allows us to easily drop Explosive Diarrhea, which we could have dropped anyway, but we drop our trinket too. Okay, so this is shaping up pretty nicely right now. Knockback on these guys a little scary, but this run is good. I don't know why I struggled so much to think of one of the most used words in the English language, but it's good right now. Thanks to that Eternal Heart, we won't be gambling on blood banks anymore, in the near future at least. Unless we get another Eternal Heart via Portable Slot. Seriously. I guess these guys become a little bit more difficult when you can't just hit them right away. as a result of their tears canceling out your tears. I mean, that's the double-edged sword of shielded tears. Some people have told me shielded tears are amazing, and I don't disagree. But I've heard some people say they're OP. I don't agree with that. I think they're very good, but the trade-off for them makes a lot of sense. It doesn't make them like an objectively amazing item in all situations, I think. That's my hunch. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, let's try not to take the world's dumbest damage when you have all the time in the world here. 2 of Hearts. Not that worthwhile. I'm not even going to worry about trying to use it properly. Especially because we're not going to be gambling on blood banks. If I take red heart damage, something's gone terribly wrong on this run. Like, the fact that if you're fighting an enemy that fires quickly, your tears are going to get canceled out just as the enemy tears are going to get canceled out. That's what makes it kind of even in my mind. Alright, that's what you get, isn't it? That's what you get. Complain about fighting Gertie because you're happy to not be fighting Gertie. Find yourself fighting Gertie. I don't know if I've mentioned this, by the way, but the Nun's Habit no longer works as amazingly as it did in Spider Mod. It works the same way it did in Binding of Isaac 1.5, which is that it gives you, every time you get hit, it gives you 1 bar of charge on your item, instead of giving you half of a charge on your item. So on some items, that can still be half of a charge. If you have a 2-room item, like Shoop da Whoop, for example, every time you get hit, that will be half a charge. But if you have a 6-room item, that'll be 1/6 of a charge. I still think it's very, very, very good. Just not as ridiculously overpowered as it was. And it really, really was. So we get a luck up, which might not be that effective at all, but we get some extra keys out of it too. I say it won't be that effective because we already have a lot of luck with the luck foot. Maybe max luck, I don't know. We did pick up ceremonial robes. If it gives us an increased chance to get black card drops, that's what I'm in for here. That and the fact that it makes your character look like, as mentioned, a fucking Sith Lord. What do we have inside of here? Ooh, strange attractor, magnetic tears. What's up with this? Magnetic tears. Well, the obvious guess would be that these tears just home, but they don't home. Maybe the tears attract, like, bombs or something? What if I put a bomb down and then shoot? I have no idea. I'm assuming that its actual usefulness will illuminate itself to me quickly, but in the meantime, let's take a moment and celebrate. We had an item in our boss trap room. That's the first time I think I've had that happen on camera, and it's either the first or second time only that it's happened to me in the entirety of the game in general. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm excited. Maybe boss trap rooms aren't as absolute trash as I've been telling everybody that they are. Or maybe you just have to unlock a bunch of stuff so that they reach their true power. So we are suffering a little bit from a lack of damage right now. You know, considering our rate of fire, I thought we would be a little bit more adept at dealing with Peep than we actually are. Not the end of the world. Just got to be a little bit more patient here and try not to take the dumbest damage of all time. And we've unlocked the catacombs, which is not a surprise to me in the least. That's, again, like the 6th time that I've done that. Still got an item room available on this floor and a curse room, which I was supposed to take the Fool card to teleport out of, but the Emperor's card is a much more valuable take-home for us. Take onwards, whatever. Take off to the Great Wide North. Take off, eh? Where's Geddy Lee when I need him? What? Does this work? It totally works. I don't know how I'm going to use magnetic tears effectively, but there they are, man. Health up, amazing. Tears up, amazing. Despite that, I'm telling you 100%, Luckfoot doesn't give you good pills unless there was... Oh, no! Envy now is magnetized to my tears. And with my huge knockback, this scares the crap out of me, because I think these enemies are going to be flying all over me. Oh, man. Can we just take a second and say thank fuck we don't have Ipecac? I don't know if I like this. I don't know what enemies it affects, though. I still think Portable Slot is a lot better for us than Shoop da Whoop, even though I used it specifically as my example earlier. Yeah, Magnetic Tears. This is a weird one. It does attract the silkworms as well, so I think it's like enemies under a certain size, or maybe all enemies that just aren't bosses. So this is Virgo. You feel refreshed and protected. I believe the way that Virgo works is it turns us into Birdo from Super Mario Bros. 2, aka Doki Doki Panic, but additionally it gives us the Celtic Cross effect. So if we can find like Midas Touch or something, that would be amazing. But first, down to the next floor. I'm scared about how these tiers are going to affect us here. I'll just be straight up 100% honest about that. How do we make this work in our favor? Let's try something here. Please don't reverse direction. Actually, it seems like a great counter to zombies if you can get behind them. But it's going to require me changing my patterns a little bit. Yeah, because it kind of slows them down as they try to run away from you, so you get a longer time to shoot. That seems okay. That is AAA battery. Lowers our charge time by 1, I think, for any spacebar item, but we don't have a spacebar item with a charge, so I guess not every spacebar item. I'm imagining we're going to be able to go to our shop and buy something anyway, so I'm going to double down on judgment here. Why am I imagining that? Good question. Just a dumb hunch, but we'll see. If we can find an arcade, we can gamble, but it is an even-numbered floor, so that might not be plausible. Alright, that's what I wanted, some HP. Sacrifice something here to check this out, and okay, good. You know what? Portable slot, I'm going to play you like 4 more times because you've been good. You have been good. I'm going to play you one more time. I'm going to play you one more time. There you go. And then I'm going to take Guppy's head with me. Not because I want to become Guppy, but because I want flies. Why would I want flies? Because my freaking magnet tears scare the shit out of me. And if I have magnetic tears that draw enemies to me, I want to have flies that can kind of be there to finish the job. That seemed to work pretty well in that room. 2 bombs to get into this room. Could be an interesting one. Maybe an inn. It is indeed an inn. We got teleported. I love Infested Friend. And that unlocked Azazel for us. So this room has some secrets that I could spoil for you and may choose to. Alright, magnetic tears don't seem to help me with that situation. Basically, I could skip all the way down to the womb right away via that inn, I think. Oh, this is Ludovico technique? Okay, so with magnetic tears, this seems like a good choice for me. Why? Because I can keep these enemies away from me, which I think is pretty valuable. Oh, snap! Get out of there. Get out of there. I guess I just pushed them. Oh, come on. Yeah, you got it. Whatever. I'm gonna do it because there's a huge potential for money here. Come to me. Yeah, I actually think this is a really good choice for us. Okay, come on. I don't want to get in that homing fire's way. I'll take it. No, come back. I think this is a really cool synergy. I don't know if it's very powerful, but I think it's kind of a cool synergy. So I'm going to fight the boss and get the item. And I think the Empress card actually synergizes like real well with Ludovico technique as well. Seems like the boss isn't really affected by the magnetism here. It's okay. Please give me a shot speed upgrade. That might as well be a tears upgrade when you're dealing with something like Ludovico technique. Pretty sweet. All we have to do is worry about dodging. He's going to be dead instantly. Yeah, or any instant now, I should say. That's a shot speed up. Yeah, that feels better. And we've already been to our deal with the Devil Room. Okay. So here's what I'm talking about with respect to that secret. Actually, first, let's go to our shop and see if we can't get something going on here. That's not like small rock on the ground, is it? No. Just an environmental effect. No need to get alarmed. Good. We'll fight greed. Fine by me. He got pretty screwed by our magnet situation there. And honestly, I don't want broken magnet, because we already have magnetic tears. Might as well get our last penny there. Oh, F off, Cotton. Okay. I just became Michael L. Fox for a minute there. And you know what? That's not a bad thing. He's a cool dude. I think I've been to our curse room. It's kind of hard to tell whether the rooms have been illuminated or not. Oh my god. They're attracting her. And then they're going to attract me. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? I wonder if Trickle Charge instead of Ace of Spades puts us into a position where we can use Guppy's head more than once per room. I thought it was the 9 volt that did that. Yeah, it appears to be the 9 volt that does that. Oh, this is sweet. The world card. No, no! My magnet's better! Come to me. Oh, I'm an idiot. Was not worth it. But I want the battery. There we go. And we'll get a huge fly army. Come on, come on, come on. My magnet is better, actually. Alright, now I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll show you my, my secret that I've been keeping. You can sleep on the bed in the inn for full health. I think that's fairly common knowledge for anyone who's discovered that room. But additionally, you can put a bomb in the center of the rug, and it gives you a portal. I think it's just to the next floor. Sometimes it also just gives you that Zelda-y room where you kind of platform around a little bit. I actually thought that would give us a free trip to the womb. I thought it took you down at one full floor, like one full floor section, but it appears not to. 2 of hearts. Empress card, still a lot better. Ooh. Oh my god, I should have been hit 100 times there. I'm loving Ludovico technique magnet tiers. There are occasionally rooms where it scares the bejesus out of me, but for the most part, I think it's maybe a little bit overpowered, and if we could just stack up a ton of damage. Oh, the places will go. We're already nearly at the HP cap. If we could stack up a tier effect, like Flaming Tears or Mom's Contact or something like that, this run is almost unbeatable, I think. I'm still got to get used to the movement speed in Rebirth. I'm walking over spikes when I should not be walking over spikes. Oh, there's going to be the hand coming down. Only 2? Only 2, thank God. And the flies, I don't think they hurt here. I don't think they're that helpful, but I don't think they hurt us here. Why do this? 50% chance each time to get Spirit Hearts. Alright, that didn't work out very well for me. But in our shop... Oh, sweet! Hive Mind. Hive Mind, I will buy this just to give us extra flies. And I'll donate the rest because we're on depths too. Hive Mind makes your flies bigger, which seems like a great synergy to have in addition... Hey, perfect timing. A great synergy to have in addition to Guppy's head. Bigger, I'm also assuming, means more damage. Can't confirm, but I think that's true. And this is my run, perhaps unfairly, that I'm going to use to say, hey, you know, Ludovico technique haters, where is your god now? So our speed was pretty high. I'm happy to have Lard to kind of give us more HP. This is such awful damage, and I apologize for it. But there's, hey, our Celtic Cross effect. Now, I would love to have an opportunity to get a deal with the devil and just give us something ridiculous. Like, what does this do with Brimstone? I don't even know. The other thing that would be ridiculous is just more damage. I would be content to have it, but I think we can get something a little more exciting than that. You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger. Can't really do anything with that. Our arcade provides us with no value. Man, zombies are just a joke now. Alright, let's fight Mom. Ludovico technique, for me, on the Mom... For me, on the Mom fight means... we should get this black heart here. Oh, it's a spirit heart. Means that we should just, like, leave the tier someplace where the body segments will appear. And then that should do a lot of damage. Oh my god, did you see that? So I'm just gonna, like, leave the tier in this general area. I'll try to move it up to the foot when I get the chance, but... We'll just focus on dodging. And that was amazing. Oh my god, the pentagram is so good. The tiers, the damage from our tiers is going to be insane as we move onwards here. This is the kind of synergy I was begging for in Rebirth, and we finally have it. This should be an easy peasy Mom's Heart kill, and maybe a little bit beyond as well. I think we could conceivably beat Satan pretty easily if we have the opportunity to get there. We may or may not. This is one of the most OP runs I've had so far. I'm really excited about that. And you know what else is exciting? No Bob's Brain. I'm loving that more than anything else right now. Sorry, Bob's Brain. I know I keep shit-talking you while you're down. Maybe you should try not being so fucking... Not just terrible, but everywhere. If you could be, like, terrible but never show up, no hard feelings. Oh, I guess we killed the enemies. I don't love the idea of taking 2 hearts of damage in that little area down there. So I'm going to try not to do that. Even if it is a curse room, even if I'd love to become Guppy, we'll ignore that for now. Hermit card. Not very valuable to us in our current state. Demon Judgment. Very valuable to us in our current state. Let's play him a little bit. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But maybe we can get some invincibility going here. Come on, Virgo. Tower card. Alright, alright. We'll come back. Never you fear, we'll be back for you, my friend. Mother, you're alive. Too bad you will die. Are my own bombs affected by the magnets? It kind of seemed like they weren't there, which was awesome. Big room. Final room prior to the boss. I walked over creep. Are you effing me, man? That's my bad. Come on, Red Heart. I need you. The bloat. Oh, there's a first time for everything. And it's over. That worked well. Placenta. Such a good item. Like it a lot. Get used to that. I'm making that mistake a lot. Magic Scab is what I meant to say. So totally will take the mark. Extra damage. I'm waiting for our tier to turn red. Hasn't happened yet. And you know what? Demon Judgment, I just can't. I can't risk losing this run just to maybe get an item out of you. I apologize in advance, but this is too powerful to give up. That was pretty good. What is this? Oh, we can walk over spikes. You know what? At this point, I think that's actually pretty valuable for me considering I'm bad. Wow, even like the husk was just like, just finish me off, dog. This is a foot room, I think. Oh, it's a pin room. All right, that little bit maybe not so as intense as I thought it would be. Let's put it that way. And guys, I gotta say, I'm still really loving the Ludovico technique. Try as you might to make me dislike it. And I don't think it's got the same kind of like annoyingness as maybe Brimstone or Mom's Knife. For viewers, I mean. But correct me if I'm wrong. That was kind of annoying because my shot speed wasn't fast enough to catch those guys, but we figured it out. It's the Mom's Heart fight. Is this where we use the Emperor's card? I guess we should because we don't even know if we're going to get a chance to fight Satan. So there's our invincibility. Come up here, make sure we kill all these. And then Mom's Heart can prepare to absolutely eat shit. All the shots from Mom's Heart get magnetized to the center. Holy hell. Little easy there. There's our deal with the devil. We unlocked the coat hanger, apparently. You can't see that yet, but you will. And we'll be heading down to fight Satan. And I have to imagine that this is going to be pretty easy for us as well. Nice. Hopefully the unlock stay. That's one thing that people have been saying is that on a lot of saves, the content, or like you can still play, but your unlocks won't save, which would be really disappointing if that were the case. I hope that's not the case though. Let's think positive thoughts. What is our room here? It's got the Boobla, the Michael Blubla. You know what? It's been a great run. Let's end it. Emperor card allows us to fight Satan. I don't think we can go any deeper than that, guys. So the Fallen's just gonna be dead. I don't even know if he's gonna die. He's just going to be dead. That happened. Alright, Satan. Satan is magnetized in the middle there. He can't move and all of his shots are getting sucked into the center of his body. This is a fucking black hole right now. Oh my god. The black hole. Okay. Seriously. Come at me, Foot. Is it gonna stay magnetized down there? Oh no. I took damage, you guys. It seems like it sticks around a lot longer after the Foot falls now that it's magnetized. Yeah, this is over. This has been a great run. I've had a really good time. I hope you have too. That's gonna do it for this run. We unlock Judas and a bag of bombs. I'll show you the ending just in case we haven't seen it on this, on YouTube yet. Well, thanks for watching. That was a really fun run. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. Just a little taste of some of the sweet synergies you can get up to. It looks like our progress did save, but who knows? Let's see if our Kane run has a win. It does. It has a Satan kill on it, too. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that run. Play along in the seat at home. See how you do. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.